Hey y'all, and welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. So yeah, okay, we got to get into this. Y'all know I have told y'all in previous videos that I have so many different reviews I have to share with y'all, but I just been like a little bit behind schedule because I feel like I'm watching more than I am actually sharing. But it's all good because we got a news feature today, all right? And it's like, I don't know, a throwback, a classic. Many of you may not have seen it. If you have, this is like a little refresher because it is one of those things that will never get old, all right? Here's the title of this film, titled The Color of Friendship, and here's what this film is about. In 1977, two girls from opposite sides of the world come together and change each other's lives. Young white Mara lives in South Africa with her wealthy family. Piper, the daughter of a U.S. black congressman, lives in Washington, D.C. They prepare to welcome Mara to the U.S. for a semester abroad. Mara is surprised, oh yes she is, y'all, to find her host family is black, and Piper is stunned that Mara is white. Each will have to question the assumptions they had. Okay, y'all. All right, this is like one of my little favorite films. It came out back in like, I think 2001, all right? You can find it streaming on Disney Plus. You know, Disney be having a lot of little good stuff on there, y'all. And this is one of them films, okay? Like I was reading in the synopsis, here we meet Mara and Piper, and both of these young girls, I believe they like 14 years old. You know, they living their own life. But let me go ahead and start off with Piper, okay, because I can relate to her a little bit more, right? Piper is the daughter of a U.S. black congressman. Her family got it, all right? They live pretty nice, pretty cool, pretty decent, but they not so far off from like the rest of, you know, the black community. They are living a kind of a, yeah, they middle class sort of, and they living a bit decent than their fellow other black Americans out there. And they're not walking around with eyes closed and blinded. They know what's going on. They know what's real and all that kind of stuff. That's why Piper, when she comes up with this amazing idea, and it took forever. Well, it felt like forever. It didn't really take forever, y'all. But it took some doing to get her father, a congressman, to convince him to let this girl come from Africa and stay with them for a few months, all right? And I get it. Piper has brothers. She is like the only girl. It'd be so cool to have a sister. And then have a sister that comes from another country that you feel like probably have a lot more, that can really share some light on things that about like your roots and who you are, because she never been to Africa. So it'd be so cool to have somebody from Africa come stay with her and all that, and be her sister, you know, and like sisters from a faraway country and all that good stuff. So when Mara shows up, y'all, they are stunned, so stunned that it's like so obvious. Mouths dropped open, y'all. It's like, okay, Piper, get it together, okay? This girl, you can imagine how this girl may feel. It just show all over y'all face that she was not what y'all expected. This white African, well, South African girl shows up. So everything that Piper had thought, any ideas that she possibly could have had in her mind that she was going to have in common with this girl, that was thrown out of the window the very first moment they meet Mara. And it is so awkward. It is crazy awkward, y'all. And this thing goes on for a little minute within this whole, well, with Mara, this white South African, and with Piper and her family. But I love the mom in this film. The mom was like the only one from the very beginning that was like, okay, let's just take a breather. It's gonna be all right. All right, so what? She wasn't what we expected, but that doesn't mean that this trip has to be ruined. We can still learn a lot from her, and she can learn a lot from us, and who knows, we can probably change her perspective, and she can probably change ours. So I just love the way the mom was. She was so like not biased in none of this. She treated Myra from the very beginning, especially when they had an understanding. Like, she had a talk with Myra, was like, okay, here's how it's gonna go. If you're gonna stay here, since you want to stay here, if you're gonna stay here, girl, I am gonna treat you just like I treat my daughter and my sons, no differently. You gonna eat what they gonna eat, you gonna go where they gonna go, and that's how it's gonna be. I assure you of that. And I just loved it because it was just so amazing. I'm just keeping all spoilers out. I'm just kind of laying the foundation out there for y'all. But yes, you can tell it was amazing film. You can see the look on my face, all right? And I just really love this because I feel like this is so needed in the world that we're living in today. You would think that we have gotten past times like this, gotten past differences, gotten past assumptions, thinking somebody some way just because they look a certain way or they came from a certain place. And I just love that this film just really let us know that it doesn't really matter where you come from or how you look. You can still, if you're willing to try and really try to see somebody for who they are and allow their character and their experience and your experience with that person to be the judge of who they are, you just never know who you're gonna meet. You just never know the sister you can find out there. So this film was so beautiful. I love the characters. Like I said, the mom was pretty much, I think she was kind of my favorite because she was just a cool mom. I love that she treated both of the girls like they were her daughters. She was that common ground for them, and it was just amazing. This film was so beautiful, and it definitely goes by so fast because you just really on this journey. You just feel everything that is going on, and especially even in the time with this movie that came out so long ago. Well, not really that long ago, but long enough for us to know. But yeah, you can still feel that genuineness, that authenticness. You can still feel like the struggles that we're even having in the society we're living in today with the differences and all that kind of stuff, which we ain't gonna get into on this channel, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and watch The Color of Friendship on Disney Plus, and y'all let me know in the comments what y'all thought about it, if you watched it, who was your favorite characters, all that good stuff, because yeah, I want to know about it. But that is all I have for you today, and until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.